The landscape of modern celebrity culture is shifting at a relentless pace, blurring the lines between cinematic art, personal brand expression, and entrepreneurial innovation. In this era of rapid digital connection, public figures are no longer passive icons framed exclusively by the silver screen or glossy editorial spreads. Instead, they have transformed into dynamic architects of their own professional destinies, leveraging their personal narratives to construct vast industrial and creative enterprises that resonate directly with millions of observers worldwide. Today, the modern icon possesses an unprecedented degree of individual agency, transforming subtle personal aesthetics and public interest into concrete cultural phenomena. The traditional paradigm where a major studio or an outside modeling agency dictates a star's trajectory has dissolved entirely, giving way to an era of self-determined entrepreneurship where authenticity, charisma, and sharp business acumen intersect seamlessly. When an individual manages to capture the global imagination through definitive, field-defining screen performances, every subsequent creative venture they embark upon becomes a subject of intense public fascination, drawing audiences deeper into an unfolding story of ambition and personal style. It is within this dynamic intersection of high-profile entertainment and independent creative enterprise that we find the most compelling modern stories, where a single strategic decision or a boldly articulated concept can capture the attention of millions across the globe within a matter of mere moments. To truly understand how these massive cultural moments are constructed, and to remain fully informed on every major development across the global entertainment landscape as it happens, we encourage you to subscribe to this channel and join our growing community of viewers who appreciate deep, nuanced insights into the stories shaping our contemporary world. The journey toward this level of global prominence begins far beneath the blinding glare of red carpet flashbulbs, rooted in years of dedicated craft, artistic evolution, and the quiet determination to transcend the standard expectations of Hollywood stardom. For years, observers of international media have witnessed the steady rise of a new generation of creative forces, individuals who do not merely occupy roles but completely redefine them, infusing their projects with a raw, unmistakable energy that lingers in the cultural consciousness long after the credits roll. When a performer demonstrates the unique ability to navigate seamlessly between complex, emotionally charged dramatic narratives and the light-hearted, vibrant spaces of contemporary fashion and lifestyle, they establish a rare and powerful dialogue with the public. This dialogue is built on a foundation of relatability mixed with an aspirational quality, a combination that transforms ordinary spectators into deeply invested followers who eagerly anticipate every new chapter in the artist's professional journey. The process of building such a multifaceted career requires an innate understanding of visual media, an awareness of how style can serve as an extension of one's inner narrative, and a willingness to take bold creative risks that challenge the conventional boundaries of the entertainment industry. As these creative individuals grow, their artistic identities naturally expand outward, manifesting not only in the characters they portray on screen, but also in the tactile, physical products they choose to create and share with the world at large. This weekend, the ambient temperature of the global media landscape experienced a sudden, dramatic spike, capturing the immediate attention of millions who monitor the pulse of contemporary style and entertainment trends. The initial ripple of excitement originated within the digital sphere, a space where visual storytelling and direct personal communication converge to create massive waves of public interest in a matter of seconds. An unexpected and highly stylized update surfaced on one of the world's most prominent social media platforms, serving as the catalyst for an intense wave of global conversation that quickly spilled over into major news outlets and lifestyle publications. The update in question was not merely a standard promotional announcement or a routine corporate press release, rather, it was a highly personal, distinctly confident expression of creative ownership that showcased a perfect blend of wit, style, and entrepreneurial pride. By utilizing a uniquely direct and playful linguistic approach, the individual at the center of this cultural moment managed to instantly cut through the standard noise of the digital landscape, crafting a message that was simultaneously intimate and immensely impactful. The immediate reaction from the public was nothing short of electric, as fans and industry observers alike rushed to dissect the visual and textual elements of the announcement, recognizing it as a definitive statement from a star who is operating at the absolute peak of her cultural influence. At the core of this unfolding narrative is a deeply personal venture that represents the culmination of a distinct design philosophy and an ongoing exploration of modern femininity and self-expression. The brand, known globally for its distinct blend of elegance, comfort, and bold stylistic choices, serves as a direct reflection of its founder's personal aesthetic evolution over the past several years. By categorizing the creative offerings into distinct thematic realms, ranging from the intensely alluring and romantic to the playful and everyday functional, the label offers a comprehensive window into the diverse facets of modern lifestyle design. The recent presentation highlighted several key pieces that have already established themselves as iconic staples within the collection, including intricately detailed garments that draw inspiration from classical dance aesthetics, pristine structural designs, and archival pieces that have previously made memorable appearances in highly acclaimed television productions. The strategic revival of these specific designs underscores a deliberate effort to connect the star's cinematic legacy with her contemporary entrepreneurial pursuits, creating a seamless bridge between the fictional worlds she inhabits on screen and the real-world products she offers to her global audience. This intricate web of connections reinforces the idea that modern style is not a collection of isolated trends, but a continuous, evolving story shaped by the people who create it. As the global conversation continues to intensify, the reaction from the public highlights the profound impact that a well-crafted, authentic piece of communication can have on contemporary digital culture. Audiences worldwide have responded with a mixture of admiration, humor, and intense enthusiasm, praising the clever, uncompromising tone of the announcement and the undeniable confidence behind the brand's visual identity. The widespread engagement demonstrates that in the modern media landscape, the boundary between the creator and the consumer has become beautifully transparent, allowing for a shared celebration of style, independence, and creative ambition. While the initial wave of excitement continues to reverberate across the internet, industry analysts and dedicated followers are already looking ahead, eager to understand the broader implications of this sudden surge in brand activity and what it signals for the future of the enterprise. This moment serves as a powerful reminder of how a single, well-executed creative statement can capture the global imagination, setting the stage for a deeper exploration of the dedication, partnerships, and artistic milestones that define the ongoing journey of one of the entertainment industry's most compelling and versatile figures. The architectural framework of this enterprise reveals an intricate understanding of consumer psychology and visual identity, showcasing how modern fashion lines can transcend basic utility to become immersive emotional experiences. By structuring the collection around 4 highly distinct and carefully curated thematic pillars, referred to in the brand's official terminology as unique creative worlds, the design house provides a structured narrative that mirrors the multifaceted nature of a dynamic lifestyle. The first of these segments, deliberately titled Seductress, centers around intricate lace detailing, dramatic silhouettes, and structural garments that are engineered to project an aura of absolute confidence and timeless allure. In sharp contrast, the second pillar, designated as Romantic, shifts the aesthetic focus towards softer, classic lines, utilizing delicate textures and a classical ballerina-inspired set that evokes a sense of ethereal elegance and vintage-inspired sophistication. The third world, appropriately named Playful, introduces a vibrant, lighthearted energy into the collection, utilizing unexpected cuts and minimalist white halter one-piece designs that prioritize spontaneous movement and modern versatility. Finally, the comfy dimension anchors the entire collection in everyday reality, presenting ultra-soft tank tops and classic boy shorts designed specifically for relaxation and effortless domestic wear, proving that high design does not require the sacrifice of absolute physical comfort. This deliberate categorization allows the brand to speak directly to the diverse moods and experiences of its global audience, ensuring that each piece feels less like a manufactured product and more like a tailored extension of the wearer's own personality. To maximize the impact of this curated selection, the founder chose to personally model one definitive design from each of these 4 distinct worlds, utilizing a highly stylized digital lookbook format that instantly resonated across multiple digital platforms. By stepping into the dual role of chief designer and primary visual muse, she effectively bypassed the traditional corporate distance that often isolates celebrity-backed brands from their core audiences, reinforcing a sense of personal curation and authentic creative investment. The inclusion of a highly coveted, structurally precise corset within this curated showcase generated an immediate wave of intense recognition among dedicated observers, as this specific piece has developed a notable history of its own. having been worn both as a striking statement piece in private high-profile outings and featured prominently within the fictional wardrobe of the critically acclaimed television drama Euphoria. The garment stands as a physical artifact linking real-world fashion entrepreneurship with iconic television history. The visual reveal was accompanied by an incredibly direct, unfiltered caption that read, "On Sides Rack, from sides boobs to yours." Shop her favorite looks on Syrn.com, complete with a dark heart icon that perfectly encapsulated the confident, tongue-in-cheek tone of the entire campaign. This remarkably candid phrase instantly ignited the digital ecosystem, generating an immediate flood of interactions, shares, and analytical commentary from both casual fans and seasoned industry observers who parsed the brilliant subversion of traditional marketing copy. The deliberate play on words, combining a literal reference to retail clothing racks with a confident nod to her own widely discussed physical identity, demonstrated a masterful command of personal narrative ownership, turning what could have been a standard promotional announcement into a viral cultural moment. The comment sections beneath the initial publication quickly transformed into a lively forum of appreciation and digital wit, with one enthusiastic follower declaring that whoever wrote the caption was absolutely cooking, a contemporary linguistic nod to creative excellence and strategic perfection. Another prominent observer contributed to the collective enthusiasms by jokingly labeling the entire visual arrangement as Rack's Quizit, a clever linguistic mashup that highlighted the playful, celebratory atmosphere surrounding the surprise digital drop. This sudden explosion of digital activity arrived as a welcome surprise to the global community of fashion enthusiasts, particularly because the brand had maintained a relatively quiet profile in the preceding months, leading many to speculate about the long-term trajectory of the enterprise. This quiet period, rather than indicating a lack of momentum, was actually the result of an incredibly demanding professional schedule that saw the multi-talented creator navigating an array of high-profile cinematic projects, international press tours, and major cultural appearances. The transition from the demanding, emotionally intense production environment of Euphoria to the complex, fast-paced world of independent retail commerce requires a massive expenditure of creative and logistical energy, a reality that explains the temporary pause in direct brand dispatches. Far from slowing down, the 28-year-old actress and entrepreneur has been actively expanding her influence across multiple industries, demonstrating an exceptional capacity to balance the rigorous demands of Hollywood filmmaking with the intricate, day-to-day responsibilities of guiding a growing lifestyle brand through a highly competitive global marketplace. Beyond the immediate boundaries of the fashion house, this energetic spirit and keen sense of personal style have frequently crossed over into the high-stakes arenas of professional sports and elite social gatherings, illustrating how modern icon status operates across completely different cultural ecosystems. A definitive example of this cross-industry presence occurred recently when the actress, accompanied by her longtime partner, the prominent entertainment executive and strategic investor Scooter Braun, embarked on a high-profile journey to attend two highly anticipated games of the Professional Basketball Championship Series. The couple, whose public appearances are characterized by a subtle yet unmistakable air of shared ambition and mutual support, were spotted courtside, drawing the immediate focus of sports commentators and fashion journalists alike, who were eager to capture every detail of their presence. Their first stop brought them into the intense, historic atmosphere of New York City, a basketball metropolis where every single playoff game carries a massive amount of cultural weight and media scrutiny. Before they transitioned rapidly to the vibrant, high-energy environment of San Antonio, Texas, for a crucial second matchup, the journey was fueled by Braun's intense, lifelong devotion to the New York Knicks, a legendary sports franchise whose pursuit of the ultimate championship title served as the driving emotional narrative behind their high-profile courtside attendance. Watching the Knicks secure a definitive championship victory over the formidable San Antonio Spurs provided a dramatic backdrop for the couple's appearance, blending the raw, unpredictable adrenaline of elite professional athletics with the sophisticated glamour of modern celebrity culture. In the middle of the roaring Texas arena, the actress managed to steal the aesthetic spotlight by debuting a completely custom-designed Aware apparel jersey top, a piece that brilliantly reimagined traditional athletic wear through a lens of high-fashion sensuality. The garment featured an intricately structured corseted bodice that paid direct homage to the design sensibilities seen in her own boutique lingerie lines, effectively bringing a touch of runway elegance directly onto the hardwood floor of the sports arena. This striking visual choice served as a powerful testament to her unique ability to remain completely authentic to her personal style identity, regardless of the setting, transforming a piece of standard sports merchandise into a bold statement on contemporary femininity, power, and high-profile brand synergy. The brilliant synthesis of athletic enthusiasm and uncompromising personal style displayed at the basketball championship serves as a perfect microcosm for a career that is continually defined by its lack of conventional boundaries. To fully appreciate the significance of this current entrepreneurial surge, it is essential to trace the foundational steps of a journey that began far from the glamorous epicenters of global fashion and elite Hollywood circles. The path to becoming a definitive voice of a generation required a relentless dedication to the dramatic arts, characterized by years of rigorous auditions, minor supporting roles, and a steadfast refusal to be categorized by the narrow creative archetypes that frequently limit young performers. The true turning point arrived with the historic debut of Euphoria, a groundbreaking television achievement that allowed the young actress to showcase an extraordinary emotional range, transforming a complex, vulnerable character into one of the most parsed and universally discussed figures in contemporary television history. This definitive dramatic showcase did not merely establish her as a formidable acting talent. It simultaneously transformed her into an influential visual muse, as the show's avant-garde makeup, styling, and costuming choices rapidly rippled outward to dictate mainstream fashion trends on a global scale, understanding the immense cultural weight of this visual influence. The transition from acting as a canvas for other designers to founding an independent brand was a natural, highly strategic evolution. The launch of the lingerie line represented a calculated declaration of independence, allowing the 28-year-old creator to establish direct ownership over her image and creative output, while translating her deep understanding of visual storytelling into physical garments. This venture is not an isolated side project managed by distant corporate entities, but a deeply personal endeavor that reflects a comprehensive philosophy regarding modern self-image, comfort, and the reclaimed power of personal allure. By designing garments that cater explicitly to varied emotional states, from the relaxed simplicity of everyday domestic wear to the structured, dramatic elegance of high-fashion statement pieces, the brand actively challenges the outdated industry notion that lingerie must exist solely for the gaze of an outside observer. Instead, the collection emphasizes the autonomy of the wearer, celebrating the internal confidence that arises when premium craftsmanship, thoughtful design, and individual expression are allowed to align seamlessly. The ongoing success of this business venture is deeply intertwined with a supportive network of professional and personal partnerships, most notably highlighted by her relationship with the prominent entertainment executive and strategic visionary Scooter Braun. Their shared public appearances, such as the recent high-energy journey through the historic basketball championship series, offer a fascinating glimpse into a dynamic partnership built on a foundation of mutual ambition, creative synergy, and shared success. Braun, widely recognized for his profound impact on the global music industry and his sharp instincts for identifying and scaling cultural phenomena, brings a wealth of strategic experience to the table, providing a grounded counterweight to the fast-paced, shifting nature of modern celebrity enterprise. The genuine enthusiasm displayed during the Knicks' hard-fought championship victory over the Spurs highlights a shared ability to find joy in high-stakes, communal moments outside the immediate demands of their respective professional empires, demonstrating a balanced approach to navigating the intense glare of the public eye together. This multi-layered narrative of artistic growth, bold entrepreneurship, and high-profile lifestyle synergy carries profound implications for the future of the global entertainment and fashion industries. It provides a definitive blueprint for how modern public figures can leverage their personal authenticity and creative insights to construct durable, independent corporate structures that exist entirely on their own terms. The traditional Hollywood model, which often demanded that multi-talented individuals remain confined within a single creative discipline, has been completely dismantled by a new vanguard of self-determined creators who refuse to choose between cinematic excellence and commercial leadership. By demonstrating that an individual can simultaneously headline critically acclaimed dramatic productions, dominate global social media conversations with sharp wit, and direct the creative vision of a thriving international lifestyle brand, this modern icon is actively rewriting the rules of professional longevity and cultural relevance, as the immediate excitement surrounding the surprise digital lookbook and the clever viral promotional campaign begins to mature into sustained consumer engagement. The brand is poised to expand its footprint even further into the global marketplace. The intense public reaction to the curated collection proves that audiences are fiercely hungry for authentic, artist-driven products that carry a genuine sense of personal connection and uncompromising quality. The journey from a dedicated young performer striving to find her unique voice to a global entrepreneur commanding the attention of millions stands as a powerful testament to the transformative potential of clear vision, hard work, and the courage to take absolute ownership of one's narrative. As new chapters continue to be written in this extraordinary professional journey, the global audience remains utterly captivated, eagerly waiting to see how this versatile creator will continue to innovate, surprise, and redefine the cultural landscape for many years to come.